Published 0810 EDT, the 16th of September 2017. Updated 0900 EDT, the 16th of September 2017. He's one of Stoke City's standout performers, but Jack Butland admits it's always nice to be linked with other clubs, as it means his displays are being acknowledged. The Potters and England goalkeeper is highly rated by club and country, with his heroics against Arsenal and Manchester United this season only further enhancing his reputation. Butland has been linked with a move to United in the past, with some reports earmarking him as David de Gea's replacement should the Spaniard ever leave Old Trafford. Stoke and England goalkeeper Jack Butland has been linked with a move to Manchester United, though he is happy at Stoke. Butland welcomes speculation as that means him playing well, and while Butland insists he is happy at Stoke, the 24-year-old welcomes such speculation as it means he is simply playing well for manager Mark Hughes' side. "I guess I hope the speculation keeps coming, as that means him playing well, but none of that of matters anyway, as we're in the season," he told Sportsmail exclusively at the launch of computer game NBA 2K18 in London. "I'm happy where I'm and just doing what I can do for Stoke. Whatever happens in the future is a long way away, and it's not part of my thought process right now. Hopefully I just keep doing well, but it's always nice to be linked with clubs." After a disappointing opening day 10 defeat at Everton, Stoke's good form has included taking 4 points out of a possible 6 from Arsenal and United in recent weeks as they continue to climb up the table. Following 3 successive ninth-place finishes in the league, the Potters have finished 13th and 15th in the last 2 campaigns, something Butland wants to rectify. Butland has impressed for Stoke in recent games and is targeting a top 10 finish for the Potters. The 24-year-old is also being tipped by many to become England's number 1. "Between the sticks are certainly aiming for the top 10 again," he said of their ambitions. "I think there's a lot of people potentially doubting what we can do this year, but we've never had those thoughts. We believe what we've got is good enough to do that. We believe in our home form as well, and we're not afraid of anyone, something that shows in the performances we've put in so far this season. We certainly believe we can reach the top 10. Summer signing James Rodriguez was the hero, by scoring the only goal of the game, in the 10 win over Arsenal in August, while fellow new recruit Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting grabbed a brace in the 22 draw with United this month. Although Butland is effusive in his praise for those two, he is quick to point out that the club's other summer signings have also made the mark too. His performance against United earlier this month further enhanced his burgeoning reputation. "They've had a massive impact," he said about Stoke's summer signings. "Obviously you mentioned those two, Rodriguez and Choupo-Moting, but Kurt Zouma has been brilliant for us, and if we could keep him that would be brilliant. HES obviously only on loan, but HES been a massive signing for us. Darren Fletcher, and the experience he brings, has been brilliant for us, and Kevin Wimmer is another addition to the defensive line. I think all the new signings have contributed massively already, and hopefully they continue to do that." Rodriguez and Fletcher's arrivals mean Stoke now have more Champions League winners in the squad than any other Premier League side, with Bojan, Xherdan Shaqiri and Ibrahim Afellay also European Cup winners. And while Stoke's ambitions aren't for a top 4 finish this term, Butland has revealed that he and his teammates lean on the aforementioned quintet's experiences to propel them to greater heights. "Obviously our ambitions aren't quite as high as possibly the Champions League, but what we ask is that they bring the quality and attitude that won them Champions Leagues, and hopefully they can help us build on what we're doing. There's certainly conversations that are had, and ultimately we just want them to do as well as they can on the pitch." Stoke's next opponents at home are Premier League champions Chelsea, a match that Butland is relishing so he can pit himself up against Alvaro Morata. But while the Spanish striker has started life at his new club extremely well, Butland believes Harry Kane and Sergio Aguero are the benchmark for top-flight forwards in this country at present. Speaking about the toughest strikers to face, he said, "For different reasons, I think Harry Kane is someone who is a ferocious finisher and is willing to shoot from anywhere. He's certainly someone you've always got to be aware of." The Stoke keeper in action for England during the friendly with France earlier this year. Butland believes England teammate Harry Kane is one of the toughest strikers he has faced. Butland was speaking at the launch of computer game NBA 2K18 in London. Sergio Aguero is another one who is just deadly. You just can't give him a yard. But there are so many top strikers. I'm looking forward to playing Chelsea in a couple of weeks and facing Alvaro Morata, and hopefully I can keep him out. There's a lot of quality, but Kane and Aguero skill records speak for themselves. The 24-year-old is likely to come up against Eden Hazard, fit again after breaking his ankle, when Chelsea visit the Bet365 stadium on September 23. Facing the Belgian brings fond memories for Butland, who classes one of his saves against him in the 201,516 League Cup 4th round 54 penalty shootout win as one of his best in young career to date. Butland's hand-eye coordination has been aided by his love for basketball, a sport he played at school alongside football and rugby. A massive Oklahoma City Thunder fan, he hopes to continue making a storm of his own this season for top 10, chasing Stoke in a campaign that could end up with the England #1 jersey should they qualify for the World Cup in Russia. Stoke City's Jack Butland swaps saves for slam dunks for the launch of NBA 2K18, out now on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Windows PC and Nintendo Switch.